For the people who just don't know, my name is Crimson, and this is Horizon Zero Dawn. Horizon Zero Dawn. And after some hunting and gathering and all that good stuff, I have finally gotten everything that I need. I am prepared for this final battle, and I'm going to get some rest. Let's do this. Rest before battle, no way back. So basically, once I go to bed, that's it. Getting some long rest before a big battle. Some shit is about to go down.
How could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you? How did you, Rost, after you lost your family? Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
Looming shadow. All right.
Ma'am, there are signs from the west. Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
All right. They're here. Huh. Here we go. Oh, look at all that
Campfires,
fire.
perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
That's not with smoke.
And what is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
Oh, fuck me. Deathbringer. Corruptors.
The Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do as she says!
By the sun. Do what you say.
All of you, be ready to fire! Will the guns hold them back?
We're about to find out. Like, shit! How the fuck did you get there?
Healers!
No! Rally the vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns!
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
He already tried that one time. He didn't succeed. I won't let him do that.
Should have fought me in a sun ring battle.
Why do you fight? The end is inevitable.
Dead too!
Accept it. Accept you. Only endless night awaits you.
firing, this bridge will go. Blocked again.
Oh, okay. I see.
Meridian must run red to be cleansed.
He's quick. Damn him. Can't take much more of this.
I've chosen. This was not meant to be.
What do you mean it's not meant to be?
Chosen. Hades only chose you because you're a fool. A sadistic butcher too stupid to see you were being used. Your life was a failure. And soon, no one will even remember you. Turn your face to the sun and think about that.
Turn your face to the sun and think about that. I like how the birds chime in and they're all nice and everything. Let's see what you had on you. Well, that's fun. Look at that shit right there. Oh, that's super nice right there. Okay. All right. Time to go this way, like that Deathbringer weapon just sitting right there. So I was supposed to go that way, huh? Alright, let's go. Go to the ridge. Got it.
For Meridian! Hold the line!
Where do you need me?
Take up a cannon! On the platform!
Alright.
Incoming. Gotta drop it and move.
but be wary.
Chance to catch a breath and prepare.
Alright, anything here? In the ridge. I did. Now what?
Raise arms again. West.
Where are you guys at?
Got you.
Firing on your platform.
Come on, I'm catching now.
Gonna be here when that hits.
I don't know why I'm scared. Oh, fuck.
Gotta get to another platform. Time to go.
Oh, fuck. No. Fucking Stormbird. Fuck. Fuck. Alright. Stormbirds now. Gotta get these guys. Come on. Come on, you're going down. Come on. Shit. Fuck me, man. And there's more? How many of these things did these guys unearth?
Incoming!
Alright, come on, get up. Get up. Get up. You can't be sleeping now. Oh, the Deathbringers is right there. They're dragging Hades. Oh, come on, you gotta wake up.
Aloy. Aloy. Aloy.
Tab?
By all, Mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
The others, are they...
No. Wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Tab. I've gotta go.
Yes. Heal up. Oh man, look at this fire. Here.
This is where I belong, Aloy. But the spire calls to you.
Right, got it. Thanks, Nell. See, I knew keeping him alive would do me some good. Come on. Go to the spire. Go to the spire. Stop things.
I will answer your challenge.
Bitch!
My strength is not yet spent. I earned it by ice and snow.
Alright, you go on, fight those machines, girl. Crazy psycho machine killer.
My strength is not yet spent. I earned it by ice and snow.
That's good. Why are you in your regular clothes
It's
again?
begun. Hades is transmitting.
Come on. Uh-oh. Come back. You need to run back, kid. Forget about your ball. Oh shit, there's a Deathbringer. Oh, you're fucked. Don't. You need. Oh fuck, man, this is bad. Feeds on the trees. Shit, that's right.
If Hades has started the signal, it must have gotten through the defenses.
Yep.
Venora. Ares Vanguard. I have to get up there.
Man, I wish there was a faster way up this damn thing. Come on, let's go. We gotta go. Come on, let's go.
Gotta keep going.
Yeah.
Keep pushing. Knew this wouldn't be easy. So no holding back.
Man, who said anything about easy? Man, if this shit was easy, I wouldn't even be trying so hard. I gotta stop Hades. Oh, crap.
Aloy! It's Aloy! Well, you can see that. Thought
Okay.
you'd fallen at the ridge.
No.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
It's my fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right? Right.
Hawk and Thrush,
right.
let's go.
I should
right.
stock up. Last chance.
Alright. Grab whatever I can from these crates. They will have to fucking do. Alright, I'm good. Let's go. I'm climbing this wall. Let's go. This armor is absolutely amazing, by the way. I'm here.
Arrival of entity has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission. To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of entity has been accounted for.
Oh, crap.
Get ready.
What the fuck? What happened there? I had my full shield. Alright. Fuck me. You know what I need to do? You know what I need to do, right? I need my freeze tactic, right?
Look out, it's brought in reinforcements.
All of you, focus on the new machines!
this entity.
Another one. Come on, then. I'm getting knocked around here.
We got you.
Come on.
Thanks for the support. We share our honor.
Bam! Got him. Destroyed.
System threat imminent.
I'm more than
Got you. I'm gonna purge you, you son of a bitch. Oh crap. What are we gonna see? A vision? Okay. This is not what I was expecting. Is that Gaia? No, that's Elizabeth.
Master Override armed. To activate state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Purging extinction protocol.
Oh. Like, I'm gonna tap it with my spear. Hold on. Let's see if it works. Override Hades. I'm gonna leave the spear there. Woo, boy. Hey, wait, where's the third chick? Yes. Woo! We did it. Oh man. What a great fight, man. That was intense as shit. I should have never died that one time though. That was bullshit though, but still.
Okay, Gaia. Sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I'd hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care, and that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth, Being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
So that's Elizabeth right there.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable, even. But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit.
What is that? Rocket? The globe of the world.
Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
Look at how the flowers are arranged around Elizabeth, right? That's how all the flowers were around the metal flowers that was all over the world. These are the credits. Man, what a good game, right? What a real good game. And all right, while the credits are running through, I'm going to give my review of the game. The game is good, right? I really love how the story was and how it was like kind of like a apocalyptic future, but with people kind of like redoing the history of mankind as we know it today. You know, you have your sort of like cave people, but they know about machines and stuff like that, right? They know there's machines, but they don't know why. It's just a part of life to them, right? There's nothing new, right? And you go through this world thinking that, okay, like, yeah, there's something going on because you have these machines and there's obviously some kind of like story to it, right? And then as you go through the story, right, as you find out more, you find out that, man, shit was going down, right? That mankind did not listen to the stories of like what was told in Terminator, right? You make machines too smart, the machines will revolt, or like in this case there was a glitch in the system and they just eliminated all mankind just to do whatever they wanted, right? And there was no really happy like ending for anybody involved in this apocalyptic world, right? It's just, we're fucked, right? There's nothing that nobody can do for this thing. There's really nothing that anybody can do except just, you know, prepare for the future. And that's how it really is. Like, that's how that's how it just had to be. Right? We had to prepare for the future, right? So that way humanity can survive, or no, humanity can be reborn, and we can start anew. And hopefully the lessons that we put into this will teach the future generations, like, hey, we messed up. Don't do the same mistakes that we did. That was the intent, right? But then you had the same guy that did the mistakes that led to the destruction, kind of sabotaging all that, right? And just like fucking everybody, right? Once the main person involved was trying to save the world, somebody comes in and just destroys it. And you leave all these people just wondering what the hell's going on. They couldn't learn from their mistakes. They couldn't learn that what happened, right? And I guess for him, he didn't want to go down in history, right? Which he's essentially did anyway. Go down in history as the man that ruined mankind, that's nearly caused man to go extinct. Really, he didn't want that to happen, so he just killed everybody, right? Thinking that, okay, everybody's going to die. There's nothing that no one can do about it because everybody's out there in the world right now dying, right? You know, fortunately, his plan didn't work all the way. Somebody figured it out. Gaia, that was made by Elizabeth, was made to, you know, have a failsafe. Like, hey, okay, I know something's going to go down. Let me make this contingency plan to make sure that things go the way they're supposed to, because that's what I learned. So you had this whole kind of like discovery of history, like, you know, everything in the world was kind of, everything that you knew was wrong. Well, not wrong, but it's not what it's supposed to be, and there's supposed to be a greater purpose for everything. Like, all these machines were supposed to be subsequently like killed off. Like, all the old machines were supposed to die. This was not supposed to happen. There's supposed to be a society where, you know, we can rebuild and have all the technological things that we're supposed to have, the focuses and all the smarts and knowledge of history's greatest rulers, history's greatest artists, musicians, poets, philosophers, rulers, worst rulers, violence and torment, to learn from history that was years past, right, that we should have had. So the whole thing, the whole story, like the backstory of everything, is just so incredible and so amazing, right? The graphics on this game is absolutely beautiful. I can't say anything bad about that. Music was intense. The only problem that I have with the game, right, instead of like some, like, you know, control issues and stuff like that, is the narrative that's being pushed around the game. I mentioned this in a previous episode, but, you know, everybody nowadays want to make things political, like, or yeah, political in a sense, right? But like I said before, you can, like, it's so easy to change the character to the opposite sex, and every argument that you make comes, like, you know, is unfounded. Like, the Aloy could have been a boy, right? Could have been a man doing the same thing as right, of everything that we did in the game today, and it wouldn't have changed the story. It wouldn't have changed the lesson that was learned in the story, right? Maybe it would have had a different effect on people, like, oh, it's just another guy doing what he do. But is everything slowing down? I think the robots are slowing down, aren't they? Or am I tripping? Nope, I'm tripping. Yeah, like, the story would have been exactly the same. Yeah, it would have influenced people differently, right? Just having a guy do it, and basically the same thing, right? Like, you didn't change anything. You didn't change any of the supporting characters. Like, Elizabeth was still the same. Faro was still the same. All the people involved in helping build Project Zero was the same. Zeros was the same. Helix was the same, right? All the people that helped Aloy throughout the missions, like her Hawk and the thing in the Hunters Guild, right? The woman that helped you over in Sunfall, wherever her name was, the one that had the super ripped abs, right? All those characters could have been the same, and the whole story, all those characters could have been the same. Aloy could have been a man, and the story would still stay the same. Really, it's just the narrative. will change, right? And my argument is, right, on the whole thing, in which, once again, I said this over and over again, it really doesn't matter to me that the main character was a woman. It really doesn't matter to me, right? Because I'm playing this game for the game. I love video games, right? It doesn't matter to me if the person's a woman, right? It doesn't matter to me that the person's a guy. Make the main protagonist just a thing, right? If the game is good, people are gonna play it, all right? So it doesn't make any sense that everybody's trying to make things political, and people, and from what I'm seeing, right, it's probably not all people, but from the people I'm seeing, is that the people that are making the biggest fuss really don't give a fuck about any of the stuff going on in the gaming world. They really don't, and they don't know what they're talking about at all, right? I got friends who are women who love playing video games, have like tons and tons of video games. They have systems from dating back from, like, I'm guessing, like the Nintendo, right? Play video games, collectibles, and all that stuff. They just love video games, right? And it's fine. It's fine. I don't know, but that's a whole different thing. Horizon Zero Dawn is a great game. I just love playing it. I just love the action and adventure and all that good stuff. It's just absolutely a great game, and hell, man, I would play it again. Like, cause it's just a good game, right? And I just love it. So that's all really I had to say about it. Oh, here goes another cutscene. What the hell?
Hello, old friend. Remember me? We've still so much to discuss. So much you never revealed. Your masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you. Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think? Well, let's begin.
Silence, what are you doing? What the hell's going on? What was that? Was that a hint to, like, Horizon 2? Was that a hint to Horizon 2? Or please don't let it be DLC. Please don't let it be DLC. Let it be a hint to Horizon 2, because if it's Horizon 2, I'm hyped for that shit. I'm hyped for Horizon 2. But like I said, besides all the political bullshit aside, this game is a good game, right? Definitely play it again. There's nothing wrong with the game besides a few control issues. You know, were there obvious, were there some things that would just kind of hit you as like girl power? Yeah, there were. But, you know, it's not really anything that's like, okay, I see that. You know, this is a world where, when you think about it in the context of the world, it is like kind of a world where, you know, you have it's kind of a world where women are kind of like set as like kind of like, you can't do this, you know, you're you know, not as strong as everybody else. You stay back and let the men do that. In that contest, I understand, right? Because you hear some comments about, you know, women being da 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 da, right? And that's kind of what you expect. So you can't just let it go. But you know, congratulations on defeating Hades and protecting Gaia's dream of a Earth reborn. Just before you complete Aloy's main story doesn't mean just because you complete Aloy's main story doesn't mean you finish the game. You're free to continue exploring and completing any unfinished quests or activities. The state of the world has been restored just before the looming shower, prior to the final battle for Meridian. You keep all the loot and experience of your successful playthrough. Thank you for playing. The Horizon team. Press to dismiss. Ended the war machine threat. Alright, so basically it's saying that I can go around and do whatever I miss. Oh man, I forgot this quest over here. That's the one quest I forgot to do. Damn it to hell. Well, fuck it. We might as well do it now. Oh, that's right. I gotta put on my I can't go over to Sunfall without putting on that outfit because they might recognize me. Okay. Yeah. I remember that. We might as well do this mission. Just a little bonus mission because that's one of the missions that I forgot to do. One of the side quests I forgot to do. Sorry. I can't wait for other games to come out. Excuse me. There's another game called Noir, the Automata game that I was supposed to get today. Haven't came in. As soon as that comes in, then I'll start playing that. I still need to upload Tales of Hysteria gameplay. I'm still rendering all those videos, and these videos will come out super fast. There's no problem with that. It's just, you know, have to actually do them. Right.
I remember that Edom is gone.
She's very pale. Is she unwell?
Yes. She's a fighter, but the fever on her won't lift. It only burns hotter. Her name is Shiana, my sister.
Damn,
Isn't there
what a
anyone in
black guy.
Sunfall who can help?
We're refugees. We know our place. And there's only one healer in the territory. He's difficult. His soul is in shadow.
His soul is in shadow.
Galiv. That's him. He's very clever, but he has little care for people. Perhaps the desert scoured it all away. Perhaps he was always like that. Either way, I know he won't help us.
Well, I'll see about that. Where would I find him?
Last I heard, he was patching up soldiers at Blazon Arch. Another border battle.
Alright.
I'll keep the moon from your brow.
Alright, so now, oh wait. Let's start this mission. The Hero's Oath. Where you at? Ah, I actually been there. Alright. See if we can help this little girl out and make her feel a little bit better. Now thinking about it, like most of the side quests have to deal with men trying to do some kind of battle, and the women are, most of the women wasn't trying to do battle. There was kind of like leaders and builders and tinkerers and stuff like that. So thinking on back on the game, which, you know, yeah, just an observation. I don't see nothing really wrong with it. Just one of the things I just noticed.
Are you Galeev, the healer?
I had planned to spend the day gazing at the lands of my exile and feeling sorry for myself, but you're not from Sunfall, so this could be interesting.
I came from the tent city there. There's a sick girl. Her brother told me about you.
The answer is no.
What?
Okay.
No, I can't spare the medicine, nor my time to administer it.
Why not?
My resources are already spread thin. Thin as the soiled cloths I have to use for dressings.
Why won't you help?
Look at it from my perspective. What meager goods I can get must be smuggled in. That's expensive. The behemoth's share goes to the military. Of course, there are the demands of the Citadel. Helis's kestrels are so prone to sticky ends. What's left, that's for the nobles, who can pay well for my services.
Look at it from my perspective. A little girl is sick.
I think we are calling to each other across an ideological impasse.
Okay. What if I make
What's stopping me from just making you do it?
I'd have to cause a situation. And you wouldn't harm the only healer disgraced enough to work for the Shadow Karja, would you?
Well, we've only just met, but yes, it's tempting.
Yeah,
Take it up with the Citadel. They decide who lives and dies. Nothing you can do would compare to my punishment if I use the last of my stock on a tent girl.
Okay. You really want help?
You're kind of an ass, healer.
There's no cure for a conscience. But in this line of work, I've built up an immunity to it. And yet, if you feel so strongly about this one girl, perhaps we can make a deal. My charity for a Thunderjaw heart.
That's not how charity works.
I just happen to have one.
You'd settle my debts. For a while.
I already have the part.
Yep.
Wow, we could already have a deal. Quickly now, let's salve your poor conscience.
See to the girl, and it's yours. Not before.
Exactly.
Oh, please, on my oath, this girl will survive to see our sad future. You and I shouldn't be seen together. Go on to the slums ahead of me. I'll find you presently. You do stand out in a crowd.
Alright. Alright, that was simple and easy. Like, yeah, I already have a Thunderjaw heart. I know that for a fact. Going through my inventory all this time. Like, yeah, I know I got a Thunderjaw heart. Killed those fuckers so many damn times. I'm pretty sure there's a achievement for like overwriting each machine. But I already did I did a Stormbird, and I'm pretty sure I did a Mammoth, a Behemoth. The only ones I haven't done are Rot Breaker, which dang happened. It's like, and a Thunderjaw, which probably could happen, but I'm not doing that either. Like I said, I'm not in it for the trophies, and plus, achievements are better anyway.
It's you. Hello again.
I've brought someone to see your sister.
How did you... What did we do to deserve... No. Wait. I don't even want to ask. In case a shadow passes over and it's gone.
Smart boy.
She'll have his full attention. Won't she?
Once I'm freed of other distractions, yes.
Okay. Alright.
I remember that.
Alright, that was it. Short and sweet. Good thing I already had a Thunderjaw heart. So that looks like that's pretty much it as far as missions. I might have missed 1 or 2 side missions here and there, but other than that, that's the end of Horizon Zero Dawn for what I can see right now. There might be DLC, probably won't get it. There might be Horizon 2, probably will get it. It was a good game, well worth the money I paid for it. So if you like this video, if you like this series, please leave a like. If you want to see more videos and series from me, please subscribe, and also follow me on Twitter at DCrimson1. That's DCRYMSON and the number 1 for any old and for any updates on my channel. Till next time, people. Deuces. I'm out.